Hey, welcome back to So Yesterday. That's a pun. I hope you guys are getting that. It's like SEW, so. Today we're going to be embroidering some sneakers. Are a pair of shoes that I've had for a couple years. They're from Aldo. I never wear them anymore. Here's a mood board of inspiration that I'm going off of. But I was also thinking I want to put some like eyeballs onto the sneakers, like vaguely inspired by sightseeing organs. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start by cleaning up the sole of these a little bit. I'm using Colgate here, which is recommended by 9 out of 10 dentists for preventing cavities on the soles of your sneakers. Why is my table so dirty? The thing I need to do is take a fabric marker and kind of draw the design that I'm gonna embroider onto the sneaker so I have like a rough idea of the plan. I definitely wanna leave some beige panels showing because I think that'll be like a more interesting look. So that's what we're gonna do, is kind of do some mapping out on the shoes. So this is kind of the base sketch that I have going. I want to fill it in a lot more with embroidery, but I figured I would see what this looks like to start and take it from there. There's the eyeball. So let's just get started with the embroidery, I think. But I think these are the colors that I'm going to go with, not that one. That's not that's not gonna work. It's just because so there's two kinds of embroidery floss. This one's closer to like a yarn than it is embroidery floss, where you can separate the individual threads. So it's thick, so I need a larger needle to thread it. This larger needle is hard to get through the fabric. So we're gonna go to Michael's craft store approximately 7 days before Christmas on a Friday evening. Oh, let's go. I don't remember what colors I had. Let's do this. ASMR embroidery. Okay, so that took me like over an hour to sew just that. Embroidery is very time consuming apparently, which I knew but neglected to acknowledge. Also, I sewed it on the inner ankle instead of the outer ankle because I mixed up my left and right and thought this was not the shoe that it is. So my ankles are just gonna be looking at each other instead of like where normal logo placement is supposed to be. It's fine. I also wanna like be a little bit more comfortable. This is much better. I very much so appreciate the move that I have just made. So how have you guys been? What's new? What's going on? This is much better. my fingers hurt. I've literally only done a line of stitching. This is gonna take forever, like literally forever. And it's probably not gonna get much more interesting than this. So I will, try to do some creative shots here to make this more interesting for your entertainment. But it's just a grind. This is really just like a big grind of embroidering. So, I'll see you eventually. I like when the thread is really long and it's like super dramatic. It seems kind of sassy. Like I could see me being like a receptionist at some office and someone comes up and tries to talk to me and I'm just like, okay, so it's after the holidays. It's been a little while. I've been working on these on and off because it just takes so many damn hours to embroider a pair of shoes. I think you could do a lot with these. You could do any kind of design you want. It'd be really cool on like canvas shoes because it'd be so easy to actually do the embroidery work. But yeah, I'm gonna lace these up and show you how they turned out. You can totally tell like the improvement from like where I started to like doing the second eyeball. Like they're not the same at all, but I think they turned out good. But I want to show you this really cool thing. So I used a water erasable marker to kind of draw the outline of the design that I wanted to do. To erase it, you spray water and it's pure magic. I like that the shoes kind of look like they're looking at each other. Like when you look at them from the back, it's like, oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. Are you still cheating on your husband? Yeah, but he doesn't know, so don't tell him. I realized as I was filming this video, it's not the most entertaining topic. It's just literally repeatedly stabbing a pair of shoes with the needle. So if that's not the most entertaining to watch, I apologize. The next project I'm doing will be a little bit more interesting. So I hope you stay tuned for that, subscribe, etc. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of So Yesterday. Bye. All people in my family just keep buying me the same gifts every year because, 10 years ago I had a hobby in a certain field. Well, without knowing that I was embroidering shoes, my brother brought me a whole package of embroidery floss. I haven't talked about embroidery. I haven't done embroidery in like 2.5 years, 3 years since my friend's wedding, and I embroidered a shirt for it. So just like, it never stops. But at least we get to do another one of these shots.